there, it's Susan. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. So on today's video, it's just going to be basically just hanging around with me, all the different things that have been happening, and it's going to be all over the place. Ever in your life seen such a tidy TJ Maxx? Look at all the candles. The girl color coordinated it, organized it. It is the most beautiful display of candles. This is something I would do. Good morning, and I don't want to frighten anybody out there, but I'm going to be putting my makeup on, and I thought I'd have a little chit chat with you and just sort of catch you up on what's going on here. And so I'm not sure if I can multitask like this and do my makeup and talk, but you're not going to believe what happened. Okay, so to start from the beginning, what I did was I bought a bunch of bins, more bins for my garage, with my new Christmas stuff. And I decided to organize all the stuff that I've purchased in the last, I don't know, 3 months. Crazy Susan. And because I knew I had far too much because I'm crazy. So I organized it, and I sort of figured out where I'm going to put this stuff. And of course I had too much, so I made piles. And the pile that I was going to return, it was all from the States. So I had to think, am I going to go back again? And, you know, I have OCD, I think, so I'm antsy and I want to get rid of it and I want to get my money back. But I also really wanted to buy a new mirror for my hallway because the one that I have was so beautiful, but it had a crack. For some reason, it just cracked. And you can really notice it, and so I thought I would replace it. I found the last one at Hobby Lobby, and for $59. So of course, my brain's going and I have to go. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna go this week, and I figured Thursday's the American Thanksgiving. Friday is going to be their Black Friday. I don't wanna go those days. I mean, Thursday, everything's closed. So I decided to go Wednesday. So I drove there and, you know, sort of trying to think, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go first? I don't need any more stuff, so you're not buying any more. That's the reason why you're going there, to return things. That's why I guess it's a really good idea to buy stuff in your own country. But I like their stuff better. Well, a lot of it. They have so much more to choose from. We have a lot of nice things too, and I did buy a few nice things from here. So, and it's also a fun day for me. I love, love, love going to Target, going to Starbucks, and then wandering through the store. If it's a clean and tidy store. So, see, it's hard for me to multitask. So what I did was, I thought, okay, I'm going on Wednesday. I already said that, right? And I'm going to return it all. So I did a lot of my errands earlier on that day. Then my son calls me and goes, you know, he's very eccentric, and he goes, there's a terrorist attack at the border and it's blown up. And I'm like, I go, what? And I said, don't worry, I'm fine. My daughter's calling me, come home, come home. And I'm trying not to panic. And I said, I'm fine. It's just the one border that's closed. Don't worry, I'll go on the other border. Okay, and I'm trying to be calm. Then all of a sudden, my son texts me again. He goes, he sends me a picture of the accident that happened there, because nobody really knows really what happened. I've had 4 different scenarios of it. Anyway, so he says, all the borders are closed. You can't get home. Then it started. You know that fight or flight feeling? Well, I have it. I got it, and all of a sudden my whole body went cold, and I'm standing in Target looking around like in a daze. I panic easy, and especially with these kind of things. And okay, so all I could think about was, I gotta sleep here, and how many days, and how much money is it gonna cost me? Here I go to return stuff to save money, and look what happened. Then I thought, I don't have any of my things here, which is fine. I can buy a toothbrush. So I go back in my car, and I see a few Ontario license plates, and there's people sitting in their car. So I started talking to them, and I said, you know what's happened? And they had said yes. They said, you better book a room. They're going quick. So I quickly made a reservation at a lower end hotel. I'm not staying at the Ritz. And, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, foundation's on. Bronzer. So I made the reservation. Everything was great. Then I thought, what am I going to do now? I don't feel like shopping. I feel nervous. I want to go home. And of course, I couldn't find any information about what was happening. Just, you know, really horrific pictures of a car blown up. And then I stayed in contact with my daughter. She said, no problem. Don't worry. Just stay there until things get better. And I go, oh, yeah, okay. And then I talked to this lady in the parking lot, and then I met her again in the Home Goods, and she was shopping with her friend like nothing happened. And I'm like, I talked to her and I said, I'm nervous. And I said, I don't feel like shopping anymore. You know, who cares? And then she says, yeah, I sort of put a downer on her fun trip with her friend. She was an older woman, nice lady. And then, so I tried, okay, calm down. And I made the best of it, and I walked around, but I still didn't really feel like shopping. I just sort of looked at things, and my mind was somewhere else. And then, so I had done all my returns and bought my mirror, and then I just walked around, and I had a Starbucks, and I calmed down significantly, and I was fine. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna go get a bottle of wine from the liquor store, because I've never been able to do that in the States. And I'll just go to my hotel room, and I will get some Chipotle again and watch YouTube or TV and go home tomorrow, hopefully. That was still in the back of my mind, worrying about if I could go home the next day. And I have an elderly mother. There was no way I was going to tell her this. She would have died of a heart attack. She's 97 almost, so I didn't want to burden her with worry, because she'd panic in a second. So I just thought I will have a good night. So I went to Target to buy a toothbrush, and I thought, I saw some really cute Christmas pajamas. As you can see, I'm wearing them. I've always wanted a pair of plaid comfortable pajamas, and there they were, 30% off. So I got them. Okay, so get out of the store. Then I went to buy my bottle of wine. And then I heard somebody say, the borders are opening. And I went, what? I just booked a room, non-refundable, right? So I thought, should I just stay here and have a fun, easy night? But then I kept on thinking, but what if I stay and then tomorrow they declare again, borders are closed, just, you know, for whatever reasons. I go, I gotta go. So I decided I thought, okay, if I waste the money for the hotel, whatever. So, but I did call, and I am a frugal person at times. And I asked, because of the situation and the borders opening, will I be charged, or will I get my money back? And he said, no problem, dear. He goes, we did not charge you. I go, oh, that was so nice. And also, a little bit of TMI, I'm on a medication that I take daily, and I didn't have any with me. I usually have a little bit in the car, you know, for different occasions, if I, you know, stay somewhere, sleep over somewhere. And of course, I took them inside, because it's cold. So I didn't have them. So I thought, okay, maybe I have to go to a walk-in clinic and get some medication. I have insurance. So I go to the Target, the CVS pharmacy, and I talk to the pharmacist, and I say, I need some help. And I go, I'm Canadian. He goes, well, I can't help that. He was the funniest guy. His name was Victor. And I just want to say thank you again for making me feel better. And I told him about the medication, and he said, no problem. He gave me a couple of them, no charge. I had my insurance papers, and he said, no problem. He said, a lot of them fall on the floor, and we throw them out anyway. And I said, you mean this one fell on the floor? He said, no. So I was happy, and everything was solved. And then that was before I knew that the borders were open. But I had to be organized and plan, you know. So anyway, after all that, I'm exhausted. I went home. I was never so happy to hit the border. And you know what? I glided right through that border at 8:30 at night. There was not anybody. I guess they all still thought the borders were closed, or they had their hotel reservations, and they stayed there. I guess not everybody's sort of a crazy cuckoo like I am and panic, but I had to get home. So I woke up in my cozy little tartan pajamas, and I got to get started with this Christmas. It is the 24th. I have never waited this long. Well, maybe, but not since I've been doing YouTube. I think it's just that I'm like, there's so much to think about. So what I did was I wrote down on my planner, today I'm doing this, tomorrow I'm doing that. And that way it's not all burdened in my head, because I have a lot of Christmas decor and a lot of, you know, my rooms to do. So today the Christmas tree's coming in. I have started the outside front porch. As you will see, I painted something, and I made a wreath. So I started with the outside, but I can't finish because a lot of the decor is in the boxes. So today is the Christmas tree in my living room going up, just the tree. And then I think that we'll get some boxes in. Too bad it's so early in the morning. Too bad I didn't bring my bottle of wine with me. I got nervous. I thought, oh my God, I got this bottle of wine. I can't bring it because you're not allowed to bring alcohol over in one 24-hour period. So I thought, what am I going to do with it? I don't want to keep it in the car and get charged and get put in jail. That would be nice. So I decided just to look around in the parking lot and see if I see anybody. I didn't see anybody, so I was just about to put it in the buggy so somebody could see it and take it. And then this lady was watching me. So I waved her down, and she was sort of hesitant to open the door. And so I told her the story quickly, and I said, would you like this bottle of wine? And she thanked me, and I said, happy Thanksgiving. I'm out of here. See, now I didn't put my makeup on because I talk so much. So I'll be putting the rest of my makeup on, and see you later. So my makeup is done, and I am off to Starbucks. Everything is so barren. Everything is so neutral. Here's all my frames that I'm going to be putting Santa and Christmas pictures in. I downloaded them from Etsy, and I just went to Walmart to get them printed. You'd be proud of me. All I bought in the States was the mirror. I bought some lights at Target, some fabric for some bows. I ordered some brown satin ribbon from Amazon, and it still hasn't come, and it's been 2 weeks, so I'm afraid that it might not come, so I'm going to make my own makeshift ribbons. And I got this from my daughter for $5 from the Target dollar area. And these are really cute, you know. You could leave them, or you could spray paint them white. And then I bought some jingle bells that I wanted last time I couldn't find. I got a little book, Christmas cookies. I thought it'd be cute on my coffee bar. And then I found it. I've been looking for this for so long. Every time I go to Hobby Lobby, they never have it. And I was lucky because I found it on half price. So this is a really nice, what is it, like a urn, a clay urn. And then some spray paint. Do you understand the same spray paint here in Canada is $20? In the States, in Walmart, it's $6. I really love this mirror so much, but to get it like redone with the mirror, it would cost too much because it's all, look at the side. It's not easy to take it out and put a new one in. And here's the crack. You know what I was thinking of doing? Chalkboarding this so it's not gone to waste, and then maybe putting it somewhere with a saying on it. It's a good way to use frames and mirrors. And then I got this one at Hobby Lobby. Now it's not as pretty, but it's still nice. This one's it's a little more narrow, but that's fine. At least it doesn't have a crack in it for now. And this is all I could do today, get the trees in the house. I'm getting too old for this. I used to be able to decorate the whole house when I was in my 30s. Now I'm in my middle 60s and it takes so long. I also procrastinate a lot and go shopping too much. Still have to dust the shelves, but I left a lot of my basics. I'll be taking them down when I do my Christmas. And I got this in the mail today. I ordered this from Pottery Barn. I treated myself for Christmas. It's one of my Christmas presents, I guess. And my little gingerbread man's drowning in my wine. Yes, here they are. Here's the first one. I know we can buy these cups anywhere and they look very similar, but I wanted the real deal for a change. I'm so used to thrifting and being frugal with what I buy and everything on sale. This was a Christmas present for my mother and I purchased it early. I'll put it back in the box and wrap it up and she'll never know the difference. No, I'm not. I'm gonna display them for Christmas. What did you think? Number 2. They all have a different face. Number 3. And number 4. Here they are, all safe in a row. I'm going to give them names. I think there'll be Santas in different languages. What do you think? Yeah, I can do this Santa Claus, a Weihnachtsmann in German, Papa Noel in French, and I'm gonna think of this one in Spanish. I can't remember in Spanish what his name is. They're so cute. I'm so glad I got them. So I was so happy to find the My Texas House Cypress 4-foot Christmas tree. I was ecstatic. I found one sitting there all by itself. So here I am in the garage, and I thought I would spray paint this big jingle bell that I got at Hobby Lobby in a gold color. And I'm thinking of putting it in the front porch beside a little Christmas tree. So here I'm spray painting it. I only gave it one coat. I think that was good enough. So I'm going to copy a wreath that I saw at Target. I think it was by Hearth and Hand, and it was a bit different. This is a grapevine wreath. That one was a little bit more, it was thinner and more condensed. And so I'm going to use this so the wreath that I wanted from Target is no longer available, so I'm going to make it myself. So what I did was I went to Hobby Lobby. You can get these at Michael's, anywhere really, any craft store, and I got this one at Hobby Lobby for $15. Some stems, I'm choosing these Hobby Lobby, and it's the cedar ones. These ones are a good price. They're $6 regularly, 50% off. And then all you need is some black satin or velvet ribbon and 2 little cowbells. I'm going to be cutting these because usually I don't cut them in case I change my mind. But with this, it needs to be short. I can't tuck them in like as if you were using a vase. So I'm just cutting them about that short, spreading them out a little bit as I go along. So I'm going to use some floral wire. So I finally used my crock pot by Drew Barrymore the Beautiful, and it might not look so yummy yet, but I put a pork loin in here and vegetables and spices, and it should be done in about 3 hours. So it's the end of the day and I look like a hot mess, except my lipstick's good. So thanks a lot for watching and coming along with me for the last few antics, and I'll be decorating for about a week now. Every day I've got it planned. So when I'm done, I'll be taking you along, showing you how I've done it all, and we're gonna have a lot of fun decorating, a lot more Christmas videos that I'll be showing. So we'll see you soon, and thanks for watching. Bye for now, friends. Take care.